Welcome. My name is Allison Beckford, and I founded Signature Permitting Services because I discovered something that frankly should outrage every contractor in the state of Florida. Here's what's happening. Every single day across this state, contractors are losing money, not to competition, not to market forces, not even to economic downturns. They're losing money to something I call the permitting ignorance tax. And here's the thing, they don't even know they're paying it. Now, let me put this in perspective for you. Florida has 6 counties, 67 counties, each one with its own permitting requirements, each one with its own interpretation of state codes, each one with its own local amendments that change constantly. This isn't just bureaucracy. This is a maze designed to trip you up. And here's what the data shows us. The average Florida contractor will lose $23,000 annually to this system, minimum. $23,000. That's not permit fees, that's the hidden cost of navigating the system that was never designed for efficiency. But here's what's really interesting, and this is where it gets really good. 847 contractors across Florida have completely eliminated this tax, completely. They've figured out the secret, and I'm going to share it with you today. Because the question isn't whether you're paying this ignorance tax, you are. The question is, how much longer are you going to let the system steal it from your business? Now let's get down to the nitty gritty. Let me tell you a story that perfectly illustrates what we're dealing with here. Last month, I got a call from a general contractor in Tampa. He's a successful guy, been in business for 15 plus years. Well, he just lost $47,000 on a single project. Not because of bad weather, not because of supply chain issues, because of permits. Here's what happened, and pay very close attention. This could be your story. He submitted what looked like a perfect permit application to Hillsborough County. Everything seemed right, but here's what he didn't know. 6 months earlier, Hillsborough had updated their stormwater management requirements. 6 months. And if you're not plugged into the permitting network in Florida, you will miss these changes. So his application gets rejected. Day one of a 3-week nightmare. His crew, 12 guys, sitting idle. That's $18,000 in labor costs with zero productivity. Zero. None. His client gets frustrated and withholds progress payments. There's your additional $22,000 cash flow gap. He scrambles to fix the application, has to hire an engineer for new drawings, another $7,000. And then, this is the kicker, he loses his next project because he cannot guarantee a start date. Total damage, $47,000. The permit fee, $350. Now, here's what makes this story so infuriating. This wasn't bad luck. This wasn't even an act of God. This was the system working exactly as it's been designed to work, against contractors who don't have insider knowledge. And here's the really maddening part. While this contractor was bleeding money in Hillsborough County, contractors in Miami-Dade, Broward County, Volusia County already knew about these changes because they're connected to the network. This is the ignorance tax in action, and it's happening right now, today, to contractors just like you all across Florida. So here's what I did. I decided to build the network. I decided to become the solution to this problem. This solution that's bleeding Florida contractors dry for decades. Signature Permitting Services. We have spent years building relationships with building departments all across 67 Florida counties. Not some of them, all of them, from Escambia County in the Panhandle to Monroe County in the Keys. We know the people. We know the system. We know the local amendments before they're even published. And here's what gets you. As our client, You see 67% faster permit approvals, 67%. Their project starts an average of 3 weeks earlier than their competitors. 3 weeks. Their cash flow improves by an average of $31,000 annually, just from better timing. But here's the really beautiful part of this story. Building departments across Florida recognize our submissions. They trust our work. When they see a signature permitting application, they know it's going to be complete, accurate, and compliant with their specific requirements. That Tampa contractor I just told you about, he's now one of our clients. Last month, he completed projects ahead of schedule in Hillsborough County, Pinellas County, and Pasco counties. He landed a $180,000 job specifically because he could guarantee start dates across multiple jurisdictions. The ignorance tax nearly killed his business. Florida's permit experts saved it, which is what we are here at Signature Permitting. And here's what's really exciting. The 847 contracts who have already made this transition, they're winning jobs that should be going to their competitors. They're finishing projects while their competitors are still waiting for permits. They've eliminated the ignorance tax completely. The question is, are you ready to join them? Now, here's where this gets really interesting. I could charge you thousands just to prove that we're the Florida experts you need, but I'm not going to do that. Instead, I'm going to prove it to you for free. Here's my offer. I will personally update your contractor license across every Florida jurisdiction you work in, completely free. No strings attached, no obligations. This isn't a trial. This is me demonstrating that we are the Florida permitting experts. Why am I doing this? Because once you see how efficiently we navigate Florida's regulatory maze, you'll understand exactly why our subscription service is worth every penny. Our premium permitting services is $1,997 per month for a 12-month commitment. Now I know what you're thinking. That sounds like a lot of money. But remember that contractor in Tampa? He was losing $47,000 per project to the ignorance tax. Our service costs less than half of that, and half of what most contractors lose on a single permit delay. But here's where this offer gets really compelling. If you commit to working with Florida's permit experts for 12 months, and you renew within your first 6 months, you lock in this rate forever. Forever. No price increases, ever. While your competitors watch their costs rise, you're protected. Want to save even more? Prepay your first year, and I'll throw in 2 additional months for free. That brings your effective monthly cost down to $1,663 while you're building the competitive advantage that will transform your business. Now here's the urgency factor. This offer is limited to the first 100 subscribers. Why? Because quality matters more than quantity. I can only take on contractors who are serious about dominating their Florida markets. And, sorry to tell you, 43 spots are already claimed. The math is simple. Every day you wait is another day you're paying the ignorance tax. Let us help you transform your business across Florida. Let me paint you a picture of what your business will look like when you stop paying the ignorance tax and start working with signature permitting experts. Excuse me. First, faster approvals. We're talking about permits approved in weeks across all 67 Florida counties instead of months. Our applications have a 95% first-time approval rate. 95%. While your competitors are dealing with rejections and resubmissions, you are breaking ground. Second, predictable timelines. This is huge. You can guarantee project start dates to your clients with complete confidence. You know exactly when permits will be approved in any jurisdiction. No more padding your estimates. No more disappointing clients with delays. Third, our competitive advantage. Here's where this gets really powerful. When you can guarantee faster start times than your competitors, even early starts, you're not just another contractor, you're the contractor who gets things done. Imagine telling your clients you can start their project next week while your competitors are quoting next month. Who gets that job? Fourth, insider knowledge. This is the secret sauce. We know which counties are backed up. We know which jurisdictions just changed their requirements. We know which building officials prefer specific documentation formats. We know which inspectors are sticklers for details. This intelligence is worth thousands per project. But here's what really matters. When you combine all four of these advantages, you become unstoppable in your market. You win more bids. You finish projects faster. You make more money. You grow your business. The contractors who are winning in Florida markets made this decision months ago. The question is, how much longer are you going to let them have an unfair advantage? Allow me to introduce you to our creme de la creme. Signature Deluxe Direct Marketing. Now, here's where the story even gets better. As a signature permitting subscriber, you also gain access to something truly exclusive, our signature deluxe direct marketing program. Here's how this works. We have created a premium 9-inch by 12-inch glossy direct mail piece that gets delivered to targeted high-value customers in your service area. But here's the kicker. We only feature 14 businesses per mailing, 14. And we only accept one business per industry category. Think about what this will mean. If you're a roofing contractor and you secure your spot, no other roofing contractor can advertise in that mailing. Zero. Zero competition from single businesses. You own that category. Zero competition. Here's the process. You secure your industry with a $1,000 deposit. Once you're in, no competitor in your category can touch that mailing. And here's the beautiful part. As a permitting subscriber, you get a $500 discount when you prepay for the upcoming mailing cycle. The regular price, $2,000. Your price, $1,500. That's exclusive access to a premium customer base in your area with zero competition from similar businesses. But here is what makes this really powerful. This isn't just advertising. This is market domination. You're not competing for attention with 5, 6 other contractors. You're the only contractor in your category reaching these high value customers. The smart contractors understand this. They're not just eliminating the ignorance tax, they're also securing exclusive access to the best customers in their market. Now, here's the facts. We have limited this to the first 100 subscribers. And when we get that number, we're done. It's closed. We're finished. So let's recap what we have established here today. You're currently paying an ignorance tax that's costing you thousands of dollars annually. Your competitors who work with Florida's permit experts, Signature Permitting, have eliminated this tax completely. They're winning jobs that should be yours. They're finishing projects while you're still waiting for permits. Here's what you get when you act now. Free license updates across all Florida's jurisdictions. That's immediate value with no risk. A subscription service that eliminates the ignorance tax forever. The ability to lock in your permanent rate with early renewal. 2 free months with annual prepayment. And a $500 discount on exclusive direct mail marketing that gives you market domination. Now here's the urgency factor. This offer is limited to the first 100 subscribers. Only 37 spots remain. 37. When those spots are gone, they're gone. To claim your free license update and begin eliminating the Florida ignorance tax, Email me directly at signaturepermitting@gmail.com. Yes, it's a Gmail account. We've had it for years. It works well. No change needed. Or call 850-778-3110. Now, today. Do it. Here's what I want you to understand. Every day you wait is another day you're paying thousands in hidden permitting costs. Every day you wait is another day your competitors pull further ahead. Every day you wait is another day you're letting this broken system steal from your business. The smart contractors that have already made this decision, they've stopped paying the ignorance tax. They've partnered with Signature Permitting, Florida's building permit experts. They've transformed their businesses. The question isn't whether you need this service. You do. The question isn't whether this will transform your business. It will. The question is, are you ready to stop being a victim of this system and start being a master of it? Stop paying the ignorance tax. Partner with Signature Permitting Services, Florida's building permit experts. Transform your business today. The choice is yours. Choose quickly because 37 spots won't last long. Thank you for your time. My name is Allison Beckford, Signature Permitting.